Live from the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Welcome to Ask Us Anything.
Hey, everybody. We're Mike and Jennifer Wendland, and we are delighted to have you join us tonight. We thought we would be at our destination in Hershey, Pennsylvania, but alas, we're not. It was about a 500-mile drive, and we're I think, 41 miles from there.
Yeah, we're not far.
But we thought it would be better just to pull over at this rest area, and then we'll go on from here after we finish. So it might be a little shorter. I'd like to get there before dark. You know, it's like a little pet peeve every RVer has, right? You want to get there before dark. And even though we're not hauling an RV on this trip, we're also, as we had hoped, not hauling Bo.
Oh, yeah, our Bo. He couldn't come. We just couldn't work out the details for when we were working. And I'm not going to put Bo in a 4x6 cage for hours and hours and hours. So Bo is with our daughter, who graciously offered to host him.
Thank you, Wendy. Gone. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, Mickey.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Wawa. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's with his cousin Mickey, Wendy's golden doodle. And he's with family, and he knows everybody, so he's better. He did give me a stink eye when we pulled away this morning.
He was very pathetic. None of you could have left him if you would have seen his little face looking out their living room window, but I couldn't lock him up in a 4x6 cage.
So as we said, we are on our way to the Hershey RV show, America's largest RV show. It opens to the public on Wednesday, runs through next Sunday, a week from today. Tens of thousands of RVers, really from all over the country, will be there. Hershey is really the big one. And the reason it is such a big show is because it is always the start of and the introduction of the 2023 RV models. There are, I saw a billboard coming down the turnpike here today. It said 33 football fields filled with new RVs. They have 1,300 new RVs here from 400 companies, and it opens to the public on Wednesday. We are here. We actually will be working tomorrow a little bit, and Tuesday, which is kind of media day, and then we'll be here Wednesday through Sunday as well. We're doing some meet and greets, and we want to invite you to 3 of them that we have scheduled, and there'll probably be some impromptu ones that we'll do along the way. And knowing us, we'll probably do some live social media too from the show.
As long as we're there.
It's just exciting. It's a big show. I think this is probably our 8th or 9th time that we've been there, and every time we go, it's like a reunion. We see many of our followers year after year and meet new people. But here's the meet and greet schedule. Wednesday, 2 p.m. at Battleborn Batteries, and you'll get when you go into the show, they give you a program and shows you where everybody's located. So 2 p.m. Wednesday, we'll be at Battleborn Batteries display, meeting and greeting folks. And then on Friday and Saturday, those are the big show days, we will be doing 2 meet and greets, both of them at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday, and that will be at the Keystone RV Center. And they're displayed there at the show. We're going to kind of do like a little live Ask Us Anything for anybody who's present with questions. Just ask us, and we'll answer them as best we can. And then we'll be with the show working, taking videos and meeting people. So if you see us, unless I'm in the middle of shooting something, give me a second to finish the shot, but come up and say hi, and we will stop. We love to meet everybody.
Excuse me. I think they should get right in between you and the camera. And
don't say that. Yeah. All right. So I don't think we're going to go real long tonight, because we'll be supplementing this with some live stuff that we'll be doing during the week. But let's take a bunch of questions and comments. Lots of you already on from all of our different platforms. Ed Richards, our friend Ed.
And we're getting greetings from Baton Rouge, getting ready for the gathering at Buffalo River. Looking forward to Tupelo, Mississippi, and Queens Reward en route.
Those are some of the items that we talked about in our book, Guide to the Natchez Trace. We are when we do that gathering next month, we are right near the Natchez Trace. In fact, right near the Meriwether Lewis Monument, which is a great spot to visit. We did have one change in that. We changed the campground. The one campground we booked really can't accommodate us. This thing is growing big, but I'm really glad because it's worked out even better. We are at, you ready for this? Stand by your man, Loretta Lynn. Loretta Lynn's family campground, the upper level, and that's full hookups. I mean, everything, full hookups. If you have 30 amp and you're coming to that gathering, we remind you now they'll bring an adapter. You can still run your 30 amp, but they don't have adapters, but it's all 50 amp plugs, so you want to have that adapter. Every RVer should have that adapter anyway, but make sure you bring one or you won't have power unless you have 50 amps. So that's where we're going to be, Loretta Lynn's campground, and that starts on Monday, October, oh boy, I got to remember the 17th, I think.
I believe so.
I think it's the 17th, and it runs through Thursday the 13th. Those of you on the waiting list, we are going to start releasing a few extra spots that have opened up, and look for an email in the next week or so for those of you who are on the waiting list. So, Ed, we look forward to seeing you in Tennessee. That's going to be fun. So many things to do down there. All right, who else we got here? I don't know.
Well, Ed said that he rewatched all the Natchez Trace videos.
Oh yeah, you watched all the
yeah,
and reread the Natchez Trace 7-Day Adventure Guide. Yep,
you
can find that on books.
You are ready.
And you're not that far. You're 26 miles or so from the Natchez Trace, so we expect probably a lot of our folks will head out and visit that as well. But we've got a lot of activities planned, so it's going to be fun. Linda Ward checking in from Watkins Glen State Park Campground.
The Finger Lakes has been awesome. Looking forward to seeing you later this week at Hershey.
Oh, Linda, that's great. We can't wait to see you and meet you in person. We've been talking to you. You are a regular here on Ask Us Anything, and we can't wait to see you here at Hershey. We're 41 miles from there right now, so as soon as we disconnect, we're heading our way. Robin Ostermeyer.
We want to thank you both for the wonderful Swan Bay RV resort trip.
She was one of our giveaway winners.
That we won. We just returned home from a 5-night stay instead of just the 2 nights we won. Beautiful. I think we need to go there.
Yes, I'm so glad. What happened here? I don't know why that happened, but my computer started to act up. So we mentioned that Linda was thanking us. She was one of our sweepstake winners of that camping trip. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Robin won that. We have a new contest that we're announcing tonight, and this is a great contest. We have 2 giveaways on the thing. One is with our friends at Wildland Coffee. Now, we had a giveaway with these guys about 8-9 months ago, I think. They make this awesome coffee, but they're perfect for campers because they come in like, well, I guess you can call them a coffee bag, like a tea bag. You just put them in hot water, but it's not instant coffee. It is such good coffee. We are giving away 4 10-pack coffee things to 4 different people from Wildland. And Wildland also, like most of our contests, if you go to their website, if you just want to order some, they give you a pretty good discount during the length of our giveaway. You find all this out, by the way, that at rvlifestyle.com/sweepstakes. But then we have another that goes right with that coffee, and this is a really cool camp kit of a French press. We did a story on our YouTube channel about coffee and RVers, and we tried some French press, and we said, boy, that is the way to go. Well, this is a really awesome. It's a $100 value. It is really neat. It's from a company that is known as BruTrek. And there's a link on that sweepstake page. You can check it out, but you get this 32-ounce French press. You get a big 4-inch cup and a couple of smaller cups, a special spoon for the roast to get just right. And that's a $100 value, and we will be giving that away as well. We will announce the winners for all of this stuff in about 2 weeks from tonight. And
also with those bags, wasn't there half a pound of whole coffee beans?
Oh, it's just awesome. Yeah, you can get all the details at right there on the screen, rvlifestyle.com/sweepstakes. You can enter as many times as you want. It's absolutely free to enter, and go get it. You're going to love the coffee if you're a coffee drinker, and if you win that French press, you'll like that. Both of them will give you a big discount if you use our coupon code. So New contest tonight, and it'll run for 2 weeks. We'll tell you about it again next week, I'm sure. All right, let's go back to your questions and see what we got. This is from Deborah Otten.
Okay, I'm new to this and I'm trying to figure out how heavy and long of a trailer I can pull. I have a, what is that,
She has
five
a 05 Ford F-150 King Ratch, which is kind of their deluxe 150.
And she's going to get a fifth wheel hitch installed on. But one dealer says we can pull a lot more than Camping World.
Well,
how do I figure that out?
Well, let me just tell you, it's a half-ton truck that you have. It's if you haven't bought a fifth wheel yet, wait until you see some of our stories from Hershey. I've been sworn to secrecy on one of them, but one of the models that we're going to look at actually in the next couple of days is made, it's a beautiful fifth wheel made to be towed by half-ton trucks. Now, technically, you could probably pull most fifth wheels up to 11,000 pounds with a half-ton truck. Some people say, oh, you can pull more than that. It's not my recommendation that you do that. I think, really, if you're pushing 10,000 pounds or more, you really need a 3-ton, 3/4 ton pickup truck. So your F-150 you need a ultra lightweight fifth wheel. There aren't a lot of them, but this week one company is introducing one that's made specifically for a half-ton truck. It weighs about 7,000 pounds and change, which an F-150 can handle. And like all this stuff, how much stuff are you putting in that fifth wheel? That really adds up. I just don't recommend half tons for most of the fifth wheels out there. They're too heavy and too big. But under 10,000, you can do it. Would I do it? I would not. I would get, just like we did. We're right now in our F-250. We tow a unit that weighs about 9,000 pounds. But by the time you put water and everything in it, it's pushing that 10,000. And I am delighted that I have a 3/4 ton truck. So, Deb, there is something coming, and there may be other companies coming out with super lightweight fifth wheels. I'll let you know about them. We'll be having a big video on this all on Saturday. But don't buy and don't get into the dealers, as Camping World says this. These guys are just there to sell you a fifth wheel. That's all they want to do. Now, some of them want to help you more, but their primary thing is to sell you that. So you need to do your own research. And the research I did and all the experts I talked to who were not with a dealership and didn't have a bias to sell me this one on the lot all said anything over 10,000, you want a 3/4 ton truck. That's my advice. Other people disagree. That's okay. But you ask me, and that's my story, and we're sticking to it.
We're going to stick to it.
Yeah. Denham Rue.
We're getting greetings from Georgia.
Winder, Georgia.
And gas is $3.05.
Yeah, I'm about ready to fill up with diesel, and it's $5.55 here in Pennsylvania. So that's going to be a bit. This is Bob in Indiana.
Have you ever...
the Buc-ee's. It's a gimmick. What do we think of Buc-ee's? They're fun, but see it once, It's a big truck stop with gas. I'm not a big fan of Buc-ee's. It's like a Walmart, they won't let you spend the night there. Unlike, some of the bigger stations out there, like Love's will let RVers and Pilots will sometimes let RVers. And Buc-ee's is fun, but you go to it once, it's not there. It's not my favorite place. We tend to pass it by. You see it once and been there, done that. And I'm not a shopper. I mean, I'm on the way in an RV. I don't want to go into a gas station / Walmart. So, again, personal opinion. So, I know some people, oh, we love Buc-ee's, and they're fun. It is fun. You can get everything there: food, shopping, groceries. Great. If you're going from place to place, that's probably a good place to get your groceries. But it's a store, and like a lot of men, I don't like big shopping centers or stores. I don't like them. Gary Bates.
Following from
Boomtown RV Resort.
in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah. Well, great. Glad you're with us tonight, Gary. Hope the weather's good down there.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Obogovitz.
From Naperville, Illinois. Starting point for Route 66, and the Lincoln Highway goes through or to. Not what?
Not always a drive-through state. Yeah, Illinois can be a tough and challenging place, and actually 66 starts a little bit in downtown Chicago, the actual starting place. But I don't recommend you take your RV down there. It's a little, the streets and traffic's a little bit tough, but a lot of people go just to, hey, here we are,
the official start.
Yeah, but Naperville is the one that kind of built himself up as a start. Mike Curtis, he'll be at our meet and greet Saturday at 10 a.m.
Great.
Good, Mike, we look forward to seeing you. That'll be at the Keystone RV display. You'll find it when you get in. They give you a map with it where everything is. We'll look forward to seeing it. RV Home.
Will you ever have a meet and greet in South Florida?
Sure.
Good question.
We've done it. Last one we did there was in Naples, and probably the next time we're in South Florida, we'll do one. We'll be down there, of course, for the Tampa RV show. Usually, we think we'll be there this year, and we do meet and greets at the Tampa show. So, does that qualify? I don't know. Tampa show is always fun, but if you're talking about further south, Fort Myers, Naples, yeah, help us find a nice place to stay down there, and Key West even better. Let's do one there. But yeah, we'll do one. James Massey.
Are you getting your new motor home in Hershey? Yes.
A week from tonight, James, and we'll be standing there like this because the show closes at 6 o'clock, and they can't remove anything from the show until 6. So as soon as 6 comes, we're saying we're out of here, and we're going to turn around. And
he's going to make me drive at night.
Now we got to do a Ask Us Anything next week, so I don't know where we're going to do it. We may have to cancel if we're on the road with this thing. Jen's got to follow me in the truck between getting out of there at 6, and it'll be 6:15, 6:30, and then doing the show at 7. It might be hard for us to find a spot, but maybe we can do one for just 5 minutes or so. We'll figure that out. But yes, next week we pick one up, and we can't wait. We're really excited about it. Dottie Terleski.
Okay, so Pennsylvania fuel is expensive because of their tax. A lot of people cross over to Ohio because our fuel tax is not as high.
Yep. We know what that's like.
Michigan does that too.
Well, Michigan's a pretty high tax state too.
If people cross over to Ohio.
I'm not going to get into all that stuff, but yep, it is high here in Pennsylvania, and I should have probably filled up
sooner,
a couple hundred miles back in Ohio.
Because places have been without fuel.
Yeah.
Some for construction.
Oh yeah, we had 2 of the service stations. We love the turnpike, the Ohio and Pennsylvania turnpike. 2 of them today had no fuel, and
otherwise
one of them
we would be needing fuel right now.
Yeah, one of them, it might have been construction too, but the second one was definitely because they were refurbishing the gas station area, the fuel pumps. We're at one now, and we're going to go right around the corner here in just a couple minutes.
It really makes me appreciate the truck that we have because it says how many miles you have before you run out of fuel.
And I get, when I'm not towing, it has a 30-gallon tank. I get like 600 miles. I'm getting 23 miles a gallon on this F-250 in the eco mode. So,
I'm just hoping that this doesn't inspire you to get a bigger gas tank.
Oh, I thought about it.
I know.
I've thought about it, but
oh boy,
somebody dear and near to me said no. So, okay. All right, well, just a couple more questions because it's getting dark, and I would really like to get the rest of the way there. I hope you all understand. This is from Grady Heron.
And where are they staying the night?
The Verdigris River last night in his A-liner or her A-liner. I think. Thank you very much. Enjoy it. I don't know where that is. Sounds like it's out west, but I don't know. Got to always tell us to say. And last one for tonight, okay? Because we want to get going. RV Home.
Okay, we will be at the Tampa RV show in 2023. Meet and greet at Margaritaville. You
set it up for us, and we'll be there. Can't go wrong with Margaritaville.
Nope.
Yeah, you set it up. We'll talk. So listen, I hope you guys don't mind us bailing on this because it's
getting dark,
and we got a really tough week to do, and I'd like to unload before dark. So we're heading the rest of the way to Hershey, 41 miles from here. Going to fill up with fuel. Want to remind you again, please go to rvlifestyle.com/sweepstakes. That is our new giveaway. Wildland Coffee, that awesome coffee in a bag. You just put it in hot water. You will love this coffee. I'm having some in the morning here in Hershey. And then also an awesome French press with a really neat kit that's perfect for campers and RVers. Just go to the website and you see big discounts on it as well. But enter the contest because in 2 weeks, you might be one of our winners. We've gotten multiple winners on some of this stuff. So, all right, listen, I got to go. I hope this all worked out well. I know a lot of you are heading to Hershey, and I know others are thinking about all the RVs around. If you subscribe to our newsletter tomorrow, we have a calendar of all of the different RV shows that are around the country, and check out the newsletter. Hershey's just one. It kind of is the official start of all the rest of them, and I think you'll see many others that are out there near you. So go out there. It's the best way to shop for an RV. It's where you get your best deal. All right,
We're good.
we're on the road.
All right. Happy trails.